start with a game called Take Team Monologue. How Take Team Monologue works is we will each, throughout this scene, step forward. We will be telling one continuous monologue. So that's one story from one point of view. While we are telling the story, at any point, one person will tap the person who's talking on the shoulder, and then that person will step away, and the next person will continue in the middle of the sentence, in the middle of the word, in the middle of the syllable. So to get us started tonight with our monologue, could I please have, think back to when you were younger. What is an occupation you really wanted to have? Right there.
Firefighter.
Firefighter, thank you. This is our Take Team Monologue inspired by Firefighter. I heard the chief saying we were all out of cumin. There's one thing a good pot of chili needs, it's cumin. I said, Chief, if we don't have any cumin,
the state fair is going to be ruined. It's in 20 minutes, Chief. But he just frowned at me and shook his head and said, there's more important things a firefighter could be doing. More important things? God damn it, this is what I signed up to be a firefighter for. Gosh, dang it.
And so I told the chief, well, if you're not going to go to the store and get cumin, I suppose I'll have to make it myself in here, in the kitchen that's above where we go down. And that I did. I started chopping up chilies. And I was like, what else is in cumin? I don't know.
And I looked up on the internet, and apparently cumin is a spice, which I didn't know previously. I only knew it came in a powder, and you buy the powder from the store. I didn't know how it came to be a powder in the first place.
which then really got me thinking about, do I really know about where any of my food comes from? I'm a firefighter. I wake up, I pull my boots on, one leg at a time like every other firefighter, but have I really gotten so far away from the earth and my agrarian roots that I can't even recognize cumin? And
when I see it, so I got an idea that I would re-educate myself about all the food that I eat. So I went to the library and I got
17 different books about food. Just any book about food I could find. A cookbook, a recipe book, a book about stews, which wasn't relevant.
Very helpful or anything. A book about growing spices in your backyard, which proved
that you could do it. And then I found a book about cannibalism, which I thought was cool because cumin rhymed with human, and that's a whole different
can of worms. But then the chief saw me with that book about cannibalism, and he
said that I was a monster and that I had to quit the force, and that just broke my heart.
My little heart, my tiny darn heart. And so I said, well,
if you aren't going to let me have my cannibalism book and also my job, then I will not let you have my chili recipe. Oh, that's right. I withheld my chili recipe.
And the chief started to cry. He was crying like
I've never seen a man cry ever before.
And that broke my heart because it reminded me of my dad, and all those bad memories came rushing
all back in my head, and my dad was the one that gave me that dang chili recipe. And so I prostrated myself at the chief's feet, and I said, Sir, if you give me my job back, I will return this book to the library, and I will make you
the best darn non-human, including chili, you have ever tasted. And believe you me, when we went
and ate that chili, it was delicious. But then the fellas in the firehouse looked at me and said, hey, have you seen our Dalmatian Spot lately? And I said,
talking before the show about how the first time all 5 of us were together on this stage doing a scene, we did something called Follow the Lever. And we thought, wouldn't it be nice if we're all together here on stage again to do another game of Follow the Lever? So how Follow the Lever works is there will be a scene going on. At one point, one character leaves the scene. They're going somewhere. We will then follow the action of that scene to wherever, whatever location that character is going to. So to get us started with this scene, could I please have anyone who's reading a book right now, you don't have to share what the book is, but just what is the last thing that happened, the last piece of action that happened in that book? Yes?
He just came home for a very difficult mercenary mission and is undertaking psychological examinations before he sees his wife one more time.
Okay, thank you.
This is the last meeting before I get to go back and see my wife again.
Yes, and how do you feel about that?
That's all you ever ask is how I feel. How I feel about that. Well, it would feel good, except for I feel so bad from the war that I came back from. That was the bad part. But the good part is seeing my wife, which I haven't done yet because this is the last meeting.
I'm trying to get you in touch with your feelings. You've been off in the war, doing nothing but killing and killing and killing.
Yeah!
You are completely numb
To death.
to death and to feeling.
To death
And
and
I'm
feeling.
trying,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why I
about it.
asked
That's
you,
right.
how do you feel about that? Because I want to know how you feel.
Well, the truth is I don't feel anything.
Then we've made no progress here.
No!
Absolutely none.
But everyone on television that screams, no! Gets what they want. And that's what I want. To get what I want, which is to see my wife, because this is the last meeting before I can see her.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't help you anymore. I've done everything that I know to do, and to be honest with you, I have another appointment, so I'll see you later.
Goodbye!
Oh, Jerome, how was your 2 o'clock?
Oh, man.
Is that guy cured of being a killing
No!
machine yet?
He doesn't feel anything. I try to get him to talk about his feelings, and he doesn't feel anything.
Oh, were you guys talking about that one client of yours that can't stop being a killing machine?
Yeah. I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know what to do. I've consulted all the manuals.
Did
I've
you
read
ask
all
him
of
how
them.
he feels?
I did! About 1,000 times.
What did he say?
He said, I don't feel anything. He's not even trying. He's not invested in getting better. He's not helping himself.
Well, good thing you guys have like endless sessions ahead of you.
No, that was the last one.
Wait, so that very disturbed young man is going back home
Yes.
to his wife while still an uncurable killing machine.
Yes, he is. And I'm sorry. I tried. I couldn't do anything. I feel sorry for his family. I feel sorry for his wife.
I'm leaving! I'm going to my wife now. I was
Wait,
so
I thought
confused.
you left 5 minutes ago.
Well, you actually left me in your room when you were doing the evaluation, and I thought, why the hell am I still here? I should be off seeing my wife.
When
That's what I want.
when I leave, that means you can leave.
Shoot. Can I leave now, or have I waited too long?
See ya.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh my God, you're back!
Honey,
Sorry, it's been so long.
it's been so long. Here, let me have a seat.
I want you to relax.
Yes.
It was a war. Did you win?
It was a toss-up we tied.
I'm sorry.
It's a terrible thing.
Did you score a line or? Sorry, I'm not sure how it works.
Well, according to the doctors, I came back with no feelings whatsoever. So I guess I lost too.
No feelings?
Yeah, we tied, but in the war, but I lost all my feelings along the battlefield.
But
Gone.
you still got, like love and...
It's like I remember I loved you, but I don't remember what that felt like. But all I kept saying was, I want to go home, and then, much to their chagrin, I got to go home.
Maybe it wasn't good for you to come home this early. Maybe you need to go back and work on your feelings.
You're leaking.
These are feelings, Simon. Don't you remember?
That's just it. I can't remember.
You used to come home and tell me you loved me, and
I remember I said the word, but I don't remember what it felt like. See? Nothing.
I can't be here. I can't deal with this right now.
My handkerchief.
Hey, can I have one of those? What is that, tobacco?
Yeah, ma'am.
I can use it, right? It'll make me feel better, right?
I mean,
how do you make it go? How do I make mine go like yours?
ma'am, it sounds like you're not a smoker. Are you certain this is
Yes.
good?
Yes!
All right.
I need to take my mind off something.
All right, little miss, we'll take a seat on the bench here, right?
Thank you. You're very kind.
Yeah, here, I got a light. So what you're gonna want to do is I'm gonna light the fire, and you're gonna breathe in, put the brown part to your mouth, so that you don't get bad stuff directly in your throat, right?
Okay. I won't get the fire in my throat.
Well, the fire's gonna get in there anyway, so.
Oh.
All right,
Okay.
so brown part to the mouth, ready? And breathe in. Yeah, all right, I'll take that. Okay, all right.
No, it's good.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I feel super better. Oh, God.
Now, ma'am, I mean, you're welcome to keep smoking the cigarette if you'd like, but it feels like perhaps you've got something else going on. Do you maybe need someone to talk to?
Maybe, yeah. It's actually just kind of ran away from my problems, but...
Oh, well, maybe you do need a cigarette. Give me a sec, I'll grab the other bench.
Alrighty, guys. Well, don't let go of those boxes.
Oh,
quite yet,
no.
because we are going straight from camp time into an advantage challenge.
Shoot.
People who don't have a box, grab a box.
Oh!
And everyone line up.